doesn't have anything of consequence to add to this conversation. I don't even know why the guy was there. Dana asked him like one question, and that question was, he punted on it basically and denied like the thing about the stolen valor. Blamed it on emotions. Oh, I didn't technically participate in war, nor was I ever fired at, nor was I in battle at all. When I was talking on the stump, I just say stuff because I'm a passionate guy. Yeah. So in other words, BS. Oh, there was one tweet that's especially important to all the lefty folks out there who are somehow forcing themselves to go against their gag reflex and vote for Kamala Harris. Kamala defends Israel. In this interview, she defended Israel. And when pushed, she says she's glad she provided bombs. She doesn't regret giving them bombs or funding the bombs. And she would do it again, and she will continue to fund Israel. Now, of course, she didn't say it that way. It was up the hill, down the hill, around the meadow, in the creek, on the other side of the creek, through the park. Stop by the store, go get a couple bottles, a couple cans of Liquid Death, pack of smokes, come back through, down the hill, around the creek, up the hill, back down the creek, through the woods, say hello to the bunny rabbit, feed a couple squirrels, rescue a kitten, back on the road. And then she said, well, we're friends with Israel is our friend, and we'll always give them what they need to defend themselves. So no, she doesn't regret it, and she will continue funding them. That was her answer. So we can stop with the hygienics, the calisthenics, the gymnastics, to try to make it seem like she's in another stance. All that is BS. Let's get it over as quickly as possible. The people, that is. Get them over with as quickly as possible. It's what I take from it. The other thing I'll point out, and I don't want to sound sexist, it's going to be hard to say, but she looks 60. Yeah, she looks 60. She already looked like the office is taking a toll. When I say the office, I mean the vice presidency. People usually look aged once they've been in the job for a while. Just saying, man. Maybe Kamala's been up stressing for this interview. I keep telling people, man, everyone doesn't need to be president. Kamala Harris has set the world on fire in ways that are unimaginable. Like, this is like amazing. Okay, look at her run. It's been amazing. Maybe she's not supposed to be the president of the United States. That's all I'm saying. Maybe she should be a senator. She's already killing it. People act as if being a senator is a small thing. It's not. I want to be clear, man. And I don't mean Kamala Harris clear. I mean really clear, guys. I will never support a prosecutor. I wouldn't support Amy Klobuchar. She's a prosecutor. Wouldn't support her. Had the same criticism of her 4 years ago when she ran. Check the tape. I've been the same way. I don't support prosecutors. Why? Because unlike some of the black folks that have been championing for police reform, prosecutors are the bane of my existence. And she was a prosecutor on steroids because she was a district attorney. That means she directed the prosecutors. She was the one running the show. She's the one turning the dials. And we got this whole thing where D.L. Hughley said something about he was wrong because I said she locked up thousands of black people, and that's not true. That's not true. I want to apologize in front of the whole world. No, she did lock up thousands of people, DL. I don't know if it's for simple possession of marijuana, but she locked up multiple thousands of people. As San Francisco's district attorney, she oversaw the jailing of tens of thousands of people. Okay? How do I know? Because the San Francisco jail holds about 2,300 seats. In fact, the capacity level of that jail increased 30% under her. Somehow they were able to stick more people in that jail only during the years of her tenure as DA. Abruptly after she leaves, the capacity level drops to a mere 1,600. It was like 700 over capacity from 2003 to 2011. That just happens to be when she was there, okay? And considering the fact, and I'm just going to assume that black people are over-indexed in the mass incarceration historically. In California, it's about 28% more. Let's just say black folks 2 to 3 times more likely to be in jail, be in prison. I mean, considering they're like 5% of the population, of the prison population, about 45%. These are numbers from San Francisco. Check the Vera Institute online. You'll find it. They track all this stuff about the prisons. Not today, how it was in the 2000s. So yeah, I can't say they don't have all the records of all the actual crimes that they committed or what the prosecutions were for. But we know historically that drugs account for about 50% of all incarcerations are drug related. That's why they call it the war on drugs. Some people call it the war on black people, black men specifically. Black people, 5% of the population in San Francisco, accounted for 45% of those incarcerated. So yeah, you were right, D.L. Hughley. Kamala Harris was responsible for thousands of black people being in jail. And don't come telling me it was all child abductions. Don't come telling me it was all murder beefs. Nah, it wasn't. Kamala Harris ran as a tough-on crime prosecutor. The person that she ousted, she was the assistant district attorney under Heinlein. Heinlein was the most progressive prosecutor in the country, and she ran against him. She ran against the guy who gave her the job. She ran against the guy and undercut him. And she ran a campaign to say, I'm going to be tough on crime. This is not 1993 or 1994. This is not during the crack era. This is after it, in 2003. From 2004, when she got the job, to 2011. She ran in 2003. What I'm telling you is, Kamala Harris was a prosecutor for a reason. She ran on being tough on crime. She said that Heinlein was too soft on crime. He wasn't giving people enough time. She came in to change that. That's how she ran her race. That's how she won. She said, this guy is not serious about punishing people. I'm going to come in and be the top cop. That was what she ran on. And now I got people that are respected in our community taking up for her. It's pathetic. It's like this. A prosecutor's job is to lock people up. Don't give me the nonsense. Don't give me the sing and dance. I prefer you to just be a law and order guy. Just admit you're a law and order guys. You're a law and order supporters. That's what you want. You're to be the Blue Lives Matter crew. Fine, I would respect that. What I don't like about Kamala is she wants it both ways. She wants to pretend I'm super progressive, though I ran as a hard-on, tough-on crime person. I'm super progressive, though occupancy was pushed beyond capacity under her. And you want me to buy it, but I got numbers that tell me a totally different story. Forget the rhetoric. It's like this. If you work at the kennel and it's your job to euthanize the doggies, I don't much care if you tell me you gave them walks. I don't much care if you say you scratched their heads when they looked lonely or scared. I don't much care if you say, I used to give them a doggy treat as a last meal out of my own pocket. You're a doggy killer. Own it. Stop gaslighting me. That's the same thing I say to all you Kamala Harris, VP Harris supporters. It's deeper than your uterus. It's our country. All right, my name is Tim Black. Subscribe to this channel if you find this information refreshing. Believe me, I'm under assault every day because I say things you're not allowed to say about people you're damn sure not allowed to say it. Put it this way. I can still go to the cookout, but I got to bring Frankie Beverly CDs, three 18 packs of Stella and all the ribs just to get in it. And that's at my own house. All right, let's go to the comment section, y'all. I appreciate y'all.